Have you ever wondered why someone you care about stays in a relationship that seems to drain their spirit? Maybe you've watched them lose their spark, or seen them struggle to find joy, and you just can't understand why they don't walk away. Or maybe you've asked yourself that same question quietly late at night. It's a question that brings confusion, pain, and sometimes shame. It lingers in the back of your mind, making you wonder if you're missing something everyone else can see. Why do we stay where we're not celebrated? Why do we hold on, even when it hurts? Understanding this is the first step back to your true self, to reclaiming your sense of worth and possibility. This isn't about judgment, it's about compassion and understanding, for others and for yourself. We'll pull back the curtain on the powerful forces that keep people tethered to toxic situations, even when they know something isn't right. Many strong, intelligent people find themselves stuck, not knowing why. These situations are complex, woven with love, fear, hope, and history. Sometimes the ties that bind us are invisible, but incredibly strong. The first step to leaving is understanding why you stay. It's like being lost in a forest. You can't get out until you know how you got there. Every path has a story, and every decision has a reason. This video is your map, a way to see your path and know you're not alone. Let's be real with each other right now. You deserve support, and you deserve answers. This is a safe space to explore the deep human reasons that make leaving so difficult. It's about gaining clarity, because clarity is power. When you understand, you can begin to heal. With power, you can create change and choose a different path. You can begin the courageous journey back to yourself and step into a future where you are truly free. Before we talk about why people stay, let's get clear on what a toxic relationship actually feels like, deep down. It's not always about loud arguments or dramatic scenes. More often, it's a slow erosion of your spirit, a quiet wearing down that happens over time. You find yourself walking on eggshells, constantly monitoring your words and actions, always trying to manage someone else's mood so things don't get worse. You second-guess yourself, replaying conversations in your head, worried about how your partner might react to even the smallest things. The joy you once felt is replaced by a constant undercurrent of anxiety you just can't shake, no matter how hard you try. There are moments of hope, apologies, affection, and promises that things will get better. But the lows always return. Criticism, control, anger, and emotional distance. You start living for the good moments, clinging to them, and enduring the bad, hoping things will change. This cycle is deeply confusing. It makes you question your own reality, and you start to wonder if you're the problem. Even when you're together, you feel completely alone, unable to share your true feelings or be your authentic self. Over time, you become isolated, an island next to the person who should be your closest confidant, but now feels like a stranger. A toxic relationship drains your energy, leaving you emotionally and physically exhausted, as if you're carrying a weight you can't put down. When you're running on empty, it's hard to find the strength to make changes, or even imagine a way out. You end up just focusing on getting through the day, surviving rather than living. Sadly, this is the reality for so many people, feeling trapped, invisible, and longing for something better. One of the biggest reasons people stay is emotional bonds. Love isn't a switch you can turn off. Even in unhealthy relationships, there were good times. Memories and shared history create a powerful attachment that's hard to break. The comfort of the familiar, even if painful, can seem safer than the unknown. It's like keeping an old sweater, worn out but full of memories. Toxic relationships can feel the same. You know it's not serving you, but the attachment is strong. The cycle of highs and lows creates a psychological hook called intermittent reinforcement. The unpredictable rewards keep you hoping for the good times to return. You believe if you just try harder, things will get better. This isn't weakness, it's a natural human response to a confusing dynamic. Emotional bonds are powerful glue. Understanding them is the first step to breaking free. Hope is beautiful, but in a toxic relationship, it can become a cage. You stay because you believe your partner can change. You see their potential and hold on to it, believing your love will help them become that person. Their promises, "I'll change, I'll get help," fuel your hope. You invest in those promises, giving chance after chance. But you end up living on promises, not real change. The hope for a better future keeps you trapped in a painful present. I've seen people stay for years, hoping for the person they love to win their battles. Hope and loyalty are strengths, but they can keep you stuck. You can't love someone into changing. Real change comes from within them. Your love is not a magic wand. Staying for who someone be means sacrificing your happiness today. You deserve happiness now, not just the hope of it. Don't let hope become your prison. Fear is powerful, and in toxic relationships it keeps you stuck. The fear of being alone can feel worse than the pain of staying. There's fear of your partner's reaction, threats, anger, or control. Fear of the unknown. Where will I live? Will I be okay? The devil you know feels safer than the uncertainty outside. Fear of judgment. What will people think if you leave? Shame and anxiety can make you choose private suffering over public scrutiny. Fear is a prison, but recognizing it is the first step to finding the key. You're not alone in feeling this way. Facing fear is the beginning of freedom. Perhaps the most heartbreaking reason people stay is forgetting their own worth. Toxic relationships erode self-esteem day by day. Constant criticism and blame seep into your soul until you believe you're not enough. You start to think, maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe this is all I deserve. When your self-worth is low, leaving doesn't feel like an option. The erosion is subtle. Small comments grow into attacks on your character. Your partner's voice drowns out your own. You accept crumbs of affection, believing you don't deserve more. The idea of real love feels like a fantasy. The goal of a toxic partner is to make you feel you have no options. Rebuilding self-worth starts with one small act of defiance against that negative voice. You were whole before this relationship, and you are whole now. Believing that is the spark that lights your way out. Sometimes the pressure to stay comes from outside the relationship. Family, culture, religion, and social circles can make leaving feel like a moral failure. Your social life may be intertwined with your partner's, making the idea of leaving isolating. Fear of losing your support system is real. Religious and cultural beliefs can trap people in unsafe situations. Many stay for the kids, believing it's best for them. But children learn about love by watching us. Staying in toxicity teaches them that's what love looks like. Leaving can show them what healthy love and happiness look like. Sometimes leaving is the greatest gift you can give your children. Money isn't just about money, it's about freedom and security. Financial dependency is a powerful reason people stay. You might have no income, no access to accounts, or a partner who controls all the finances. The thought of leaving with no resources is terrifying. This dependency is often created on purpose by a controlling partner. You start to believe you can't survive on your own. The practical challenges: no money, no home, no support. feel insurmountable. But breaking free is possible, one small step at a time. Quietly reach out to a trusted friend or research local resources. Stash away small amounts of cash if you can. There are people and organizations ready to help you build a new life. Financial chains can be broken, one link at a time. We've walked through the darkness together. Emotional bonds, hope, fear, low self-worth, outside pressure, and financial chains. These experiences shape us, but they do not define us. They are chapters in our story, not the whole book. If you see yourself in these stories, breathe and offer yourself grace. Understand that it's okay to feel overwhelmed, and that taking a moment for yourself is a powerful act of self-care. Recognizing why you stay is an act of courage, not weakness. It takes strength to face your reality and understand the reasons behind your choices. It's turning on the light and seeing what's really there. It's about illuminating the truth and confronting it with bravery. You're not crazy or weak. You're human, surviving with the tools you had. Acknowledge your resilience and the strength it took to get this far. Now use a new tool, truth. Embrace honesty with yourself and let it guide your steps forward. You deserve to be cherished, celebrated, and loved for who you are. Surround yourself with those who uplift and support you. The journey out is a process, not an overnight change. Each step you take is progress, no matter how small it may seem. It starts with a decision. You are worth more. Believe in your value and the potential for a brighter future. Quietly reach out for support, a friend, family, or professional. Connection is a lifeline that can help you navigate through tough times. You don't have to do this alone. There are people who care and want to help you. Connection is the antidote to isolation. Building a support network can make all the difference. Believe in the possibility of a new beginning. Every sunrise brings a chance to start anew. I've seen people rebuild their lives and find happiness they never thought possible. Your story isn't over. It's just beginning a new chapter. You have the power to turn the page. Embrace the opportunity to write a new story for yourself. It starts today with understanding and the belief that you are worthy of more. Take the first step towards a brighter future.